Good evening, folks. Red County, Blue Nation, Westcliff, Colorado, great states of Americans. Stephen Rorick, Mike Boring on the consoles. My trusted co-pilot over here, James McMahon. Jimmy, how you doing this evening, buddy?
We're doing good, man. Turning and burning, making it happen. Yep. I mean, the weather's a little mild yet. We need some moisture.
I give up on that.
But anyways,
I give up on that about like trying to get Hillary Clinton convicted. It's like, yeah, that ain't happening. You can keep on dreaming, but
well, it's called good hope, I guess. Anyways, it is what it is. But yeah, all in all, everything is. I think it's as good as it's going to be. So
it's as good as it's going to be for the day, anyhow. Yeah,
I think we're warring. We're fighting a good fight. We're putting the best foot forward and hoping to make a difference, in our.
Well, at least we're getting some stuff done.
Yeah.
I got my belt one notch too tight there, dang.
But yeah, no, at the end of the day, I think things are going pretty good. All in all, it looks like, locally anyways, we're getting people involved and people are wanting to be involved and they're like, yeah, that's good. We like it. So, yeah. No, I think things are going okay. All in all. You know what I mean? It's got to be pressed down, shaken together. Keep moving.
No, got to keep moving. No question about that.
Oh, I do got my shirt on.
Nice.
JoJo got this for me. Westcliff Supermarket's got these on. They're selling them. So I think she said $13.
Well, that's a pretty nice shirt, really.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Nice
It
and
is
heavy?
nice. Yeah. No, kind of. I mean, it's not too bad.
That ain't too bad.
No, it ain't the $75 one, but it ain't the $9 one either.
$3 with the COVID laced in it.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, it is what it is. But yeah, we've got 250 more years. We gotta try to set the foundation for to keep going. We got 250 down, and we need to set the stage for 250 more.
Well, hopefully we can get more than that, because with these med beds, hell, we ought to be able to live for another 250. So
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I don't want it to just end right when I end.
Well,
What about 1,000 years?
there you go. No, that is what it is. So you either believe it or you don't. So I mean, I don't know. We're under siege on a lot of fronts. But at the end of the day, I think we're going to be more than conquerors. I think we raise a standard. When the enemy rushes in, we raise up a new standard. That's my hope, and I think that's where it's going. American people is not anybody you want to mess with.
No doubt.
So, yeah. I'm concerned about the Sharia law and how much of that stuff's got a little foothold in the country. But most people don't know anything about that. I'm really concerned that most people don't understand that, our forefathers said, no.
Most people don't understand anything.
Yeah, just there in a headlight.
Blinders on to the point where they just
Just trying to make it to the rocking chair. I got my 50 or 401k or whatever. I did my 20. Just kind of.
Yeah, in today's world, it's like 40 at least, or 45. Huh?
Yeah.
Shit, if you can get out with 20, you're doing good.
Oh, yeah. Well, a lot of people do 20 and they're done.
That would be me. I'm toast.
I'm just getting warmed up.
I don't know what it is today. I'm kind of...
Well, we got, it's been kind of one of them days.
I had a headache all day. I don't know if I didn't drink enough water or what.
Dang it.
Normally I don't have headaches, but I kind of do today. I don't know what the deal is.
So what were we talking about today? What are we focused on the podcast? What was the...
Epstein.
So I didn't see your name on there.
No, that's of course you didn't.
When I talked to people today, I said, "Hey, I seen your name on a list." And they go, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Oh, the Epstein list." They're going, "Oh, Jimmy." I said, "Oh no, you're on there." Just being lighthearted about it because that is such a
We wouldn't be talking about it here if we was on there.
man. It's very revealing on how sinister.
Well, and I mean, we've been talking about it
Well,
a
there you
little
go.
bit, and I mean, so here's the thing. I mean, we're probably going to get censored and banned and shot, whatever. But folks, at the end of the day, it's the Israelis are at the root of this, and they try to say it's anti-Semitism is a bunch of bullshit. They're the ones that are racist. They're the ones that are the Jewish superiors. And then they just try to play this anti-Semitic card like the race card, just to try to divide and conquer us. It's the billionaire Jewish bankers that's behind all this bullshit with Epstein.
It is, and it really is. It's a rebellion against Christ because they said,
it's a total rebellion against Christ. That's what
Yeah.
I mean. He was talking about the one of them shows I was listening to with Ian Carroll and Harrison Smith, talking about it's a rebellion against Christianity.
It is the living God. In I don't know the harsh reality of a lot of religious people that go to church up here. Your little church going thing's getting ready to get disrupted. If you entertain a little bit of the reality and then you interlace it with the scripture, with the harsh reality of history. I mean, everybody goes, "Oh, Hitler was such a bad guy." Start looking like he wasn't too bad to me.
No, that's what I was thinking a couple days back. I was like, shit, maybe Hitler knew more than we thought.
Well, here again, Putin, everybody go, "Oh, he's such a bad guy." No, he's not.
They say he's on the list too.
I don't know that he's on the list in that regards, but anyways,
Well,
he's somebody that
He's definitely compromised financially. They all are. You ain't the leader of a big ass country and not dealt with Mossad, CIA, MI6. It's just the way that it is, folks.
that's part of the that's
the whole world
environment.
is controlled by these people.
Yeah.
And if you think that you're not, or they're not part of it, you're sadly mistaken because they control everything. Everybody that's a world leader has dealt with these people. It's just a fact of the matter.
On the global scale, I'm going to absolutely say that they're all part of the puppet show.
Yeah, now what? How engaged or how sinister? I'm not elaborating on that. I'm just saying, if you're a little small country and you don't think that the CIA is meddling in your business, you're delusional. CIA is meddling in everybody's business. So it's Mossad, CIA, and MI6. Them are the ones that are running the whole world behind these Jewish supremacy bankers.
Yeah.
I mean,
And you wonder why
who else is going to go around and throw your ass in jail or do all this bad stuff for speaking against Israel? And I know it's a super controversial, but if you really study what it is, and you think that if you don't want to die for Israel, you're sadly mistaken, man.
in a lot of the people are waking up to the harsh reality of the rebellion against Christ.
Well, and that's what.
And it's rebellion because the Jews go, no. I mean, they're the ones that killed Jesus. They're looking for a world, and that's the Antichrist. They're looking for a physical world leader. And all of that has to come to pass. Just the way it is. That's a harsh reality. It's a truth. And that's what I'm hoping people are coming to the truth that's in Christ, that's revealed.
Well, and I mean, the thing is, too, is it's like America's supposed to be the land of opportunity and the land of equality. And so why the hell should the Jews, why should they have any more right than we got? But yet here they are. No, you can't talk bad about us or we'll take you off the air. kiss
Well,
my ass.
And here again, the money that rules the world, the spirit of mammon.
There's so much. I
You
mean,
can't serve mammon and Christ at the same time.
it's
So they're
like-
they're mammon. They're all about the spirit of money, the mammon. I mean, that's what that is, carnality. So-
when you can just produce something of value without any actual physical exchange, right? It's basically the printing press, right? When you can leverage silver like JP Morgan just did, drop the price and sell all this stuff and try to get square. And I mean, they're all upside down with the paper money because there's just not as much silver as they say there is.
Yeah, yeah. So all the artificial stuff, the stuff that's not honest and sincere, has holes in it, and it's going to come to judgment someday. And you don't know if it's sooner or later. And some of this stuff is, I mean, it's coming ahead. It's coming ahead. We are in a time right now. We'll see. 2026 is going to be an interesting year.
It's just as simple as what's going on with the Republican Central Committee. They're worried that there's going to be a hostile takeover, and it's like it's not hostile.
No.
It's just it's sheer numbers. You're not representing us. We are going to vote you out, and we do that by majority. We have more people that don't agree with you than you have that agree with you. And so you're scared. Well, so be it, right? Nobody gives a shit anymore about your feelings.
Yeah. I mean, it comes down to...
You had your chance.
Yeah, and the strong arming, no emails, no communication, using the Liberty Rocks thing for a little bit of this and that. But if you look at the players that are in that, especially, I'm not going to say too much about the chairperson, but the vice chairs, and they're down. Those people are kind of farfignugan. And for the PCPs not to have emails established, communication to the constituents, which is all of you, what a disservice. But they're filling a position and they're blocking other people that could get in there that would be a lot more open in doing their job. Because that's the first consolidation of the voice of the people. That is it. Here again, when you get into the caucus, my big thing is I'd like to see property tax completely eliminated across the board, especially with all the tax abuse and stuff that's been going on. I think people could go with it, but there's a lot of retired people that they retired, they paid for their house, and now their taxes are $20,000-$30,000 a year on it. They can't make it. They can't pay that.
Not here, though.
No, not here. No, not here.
Ain't no property tax around here, 20,000.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. But in other counties, they are.
Well, and that's what you get. That's what you get for standing idly by and letting the world just consume you.
Yeah,
it's what you get.
So
it's nobody's fault but your own.
I've said, hey, I want to get it on the ballot. I want to get the no property tax eliminated, so that you basically can stop at some point in your life. You don't keep owing. Oh no, man, nothing. And there's a point where you have to get to that point to have that freedom where you're not serving money all the time. You're not always having to go to job. You're not always having to go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. I mean, the money has to come from somewhere, so if it doesn't come from tariffs, where is it going to come from? It comes from taxes.
You're right.
So, I mean...
You're right.
I mean, it's got to come from somewhere.
No, you're right. I mean, the taxes got to come from somewhere, and here's where I'm going to go with it.
The most important thing, I know where you're at, right? You think we don't need none of this stuff. We don't need roads. We don't need schools. We don't need hospitals. We don't need any of this shit. And I don't disagree with you. But what I do think is that there's plenty of money if it was spent properly.
There is. And the abuse, and that's what we got to pull back and renegotiate like and say, wait a minute.
Taylor, is talking to this gentleman, Dallas. I think his name is Dallas Anderson.
I know Dallas Anderson well.
The airport's costing $500,000 a year.
There you go. I know what's
That's
going on.
5% of the budget of Custer County.
That's why we're being proactive in our community here. There's a lot of crazy that's gone on here. And you know who? I don't use the airport. You use the airport?
Never.
I've never been in an airplane out there.
I never have either.
Well, I went to the barbecue, you know, when they have the fly-in deal. So I've been out there with Bob McDonald. He's a good friend of mine. And yeah, I mean, I've been involved in that a little bit. But other than that, for the common taxpayer, and here again, I'm trying to get the particulars on income and outgo. That's just how simple I am. What'd it cost you? What was the input cost and what'd you get? That's all. It's profit and loss.
Well, there's some new updates too with what's going on. I mean, the sheriff is over here having to do stuff longhand.
They all have to do it longhand whether they want to admit it or not because they couldn't get the software to work.
Yeah, so I mean, so
And Matt and I were doing the math on that.
it's so ridiculous to me that I can't hardly even comprehend it.
It's so disgusting. It is beyond disgusting. Go ahead and do it longhand, but don't pay $200,000-$400,000 a year for the software that you're blowing smoke up our ass that you're implementing, because you didn't. You never got it done, Vern. Vern, you will be the public example here pretty soon, whether you like it or not, because you had a duty to me, not to anybody else. That's what the statute says. If you see something going on, and I got a 2-hour recording of that cranium talking. But anyways, at the end of the day, the Epstein list really revealed a lot of darkness and how manipulative and
What they're doing to these little kids.
See, that's my pet peeve right there,
Drinking
boy.
the blood and eating the bone meal and scaring them to death and harvesting their adrenaline to make adrenochrome to feed these Hollywood elites. I mean, that's... If there's anything more sinister than that, I don't know what it is.
I can't think of anything.
And the boys I was listening to said the FBI's already went through this stuff, so they're letting out all the real sinister stuff they never released. And what can be more sinister than you're butchering little kids? And we're not talking about a make-believe shit, folks. This is real. They are butchering these little kids and drinking their frickin' blood.
They run them out and hunt them. They run them out. They release them and hunt them, get their adrenaline going, and hunt them.
That's what adrenochrome.
So here again, all the stuff that's revealed in the Bible is in our face, and everybody discounts. Oh, that's probably not so true. That's just myths. Yeah, good luck with that. You won't be able to deny it here pretty quick. But anyways, at the end of the day, the gross abuse of me paying tax dollars to these people and them using it to the degree of darkness, we have to stop it. We're the financiers of it. We do that. So IRS and taxes, a lot of that stuff, we just need to abolish it. It needs to get gone. We need to get back to the free state. And we're going to have to go through a little bump in the road in order to get over the other side. But at the end of the day, the darkness, and now they're saying Epstein, there was no body or funeral or whatever.
No, that's
just the biggest cover-up there ever been.
I've been knowing that the whole time. I mean, I can just surmise what they're doing. To fucking hang yourself in a fucking cell with a bed sheet? Come on, you're one of the... You're not the most powerful guy, but you're the front for the whole thing. You were in control of the Mossad, Israeli secret intelligence, CIA, and MI6. I mean, this is the most powerful stuff in the world, folks. This is the most powerful criminal organization that man has ever known.
And that's what's got a stranglehold on our, on the House and the Senate.
Boy,
Those are the things that got the stranglehold on the House and the Senate. And some of them people need to get their coming up, and so they'll get it. I mean, it's all coming around. Hopefully,
I mean, I just don't even know what to say, right?
some of the women that are standing up in the House, I mean, they have more courage. And Tulsi Gabbard, good Lord, sweetheart. Here again, a lot of it's facade. But at the end of the day, there's some of them people saying, hey, I'm not throwing in with you guys. We're going to have to do a little bit here. So there's a flicker of hope. But man, if we, the American people, don't start standing up, just count it out.
Well, so, and all we can do, folks, is what
250 years, and if we can't,
Well,
it's our job to protect it from here on out.
I mean, all we can do is do what we do, and that means first things first is handle the caucus.
We need people showing up at the caucus. There's 3 precincts. You need to get your ass in the door before it closes. You need to understand how important it is to be a delegate.
I mean, we're pretty sure that everybody's listening already knows this.
Yeah, I mean, we may be just beating a dead drum, but I need to exercise every piece of my being to say, look, we need you. We need you now.
You need yourself.
You need to help yourself.
I don't need shit. Right? I'm tired.
Well, we all need each other.
I'm tired of trying to get little kids to do what I want them to do. No, it's time to get the strap out. You don't want to mind, you're going to get a spanking. This whole patty cakes thing and trying to be nice is over. This political correctness is over.
Done.
It's over.
Get down to the nut cutting.
Shit, let's get to reality.
Yeah. Well, and we have a duty here to ourselves as well as the community, and that's what this podcast is about. We need to be men and be personally responsible for this
There's
community.
a lot of people that care, and there's a lot of people that don't. And the thing is it doesn't take that many people to really make a difference.
No, right now,
We just
yeah,
have to
absolutely, Stephen.
organize.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, if you want to make a nice ripple in a little pond right now, now's the time to show up and get real. Right now is the time. So go to your caucus. We've got strong leadership. We got a good direction. We know where we're at. We know where we're going. But we do need people to be involved. And one of the petitions that I'd like to put out there is eliminate property tax. And the other thing would be no Sharia law.
The bad part about Westcliff is that is the tax base.
I don't know, because I tried to get it. And Lucas said, no, it wasn't. That wasn't the whole big deal.
Where do you get the money from then, Lucas?
That's what I'm waiting on. I want to see what the income. I'm real simple.
Oh yeah,
Here's income,
if
here's
you're talking
outgo.
about you got your grants and all that bullshit.
And those are gone.
But the money that is generated, that hits only,
Locally.
it's either property tax or sales tax. There's no other thing.
A lot of sales tax.
No other way to generate revenue in Custer County. Very little mining. I mean, what little bit of agriculture there is don't amount to a hill of beans.
Permits, building permits. That's somewhat.
Good luck with that. The way these jokers spin the shit, the building permit only lasts about 3 seconds.
Absolutely. So those are the things, these are the issues we've got to be looking at. And why we don't hire private sector to come in and do some of the things that we're hiring a government heavy. Because by the time you do the administration, the collection, and all that, you're only getting about 1/10 of the bang for the buck. That's why we did tariffs. That's why we didn't have a bunch of taxes early on, because we, the people, Pretty sure that Constitution starts off, we the government. Oh, no, it's we the people. Yeah, it's we the people. And that's where we've lost it. We've gotten so far away. And a lot of it's because it's not taught in school. And it's not...
It's not taught anywhere.
It's not taught anywhere. So the darkness has overwhelmed the light. So just a sad state of affairs. But anyways, at the end of the day, there's a good group of people. I mean, you've been entertaining meetings here, and we've been getting some pretty good traction. It's amazing the amount of traction. In the enthusiasm and the common sense and the agreement on, yeah, this is the state of the affairs and this is where we're at and this is where we need to go. That's it. I mean, it's awesome. We had to raise a hand. Hey, who got an email? Who got an email to anything that's in the Republican Party? And nobody raised their hand. Nobody got an email. So the outreach with the GOP right now and the current people that are in there. So I'm going to say, I don't know what else to say. I could get pretty verbal. But that's pretty grievous. That's why it's and you used the word, I think last week, revive. I think you said the word revive the Republican Party. We need you people. You need you people. You need you people. We are they. We are they. We are they now.
Yeah, and that ain't some kind of funny pronoun bullshit.
That ain't no. That's we are they. And if you don't stand up and exercise the rights that you're given and the privileges to be involved in your government, well, here it comes. But you do have an opportunity in this election cycle. It's midterms. It's not the general. It's not the big one. But man, this one is so important right now.
Nobody ever wants to come to the midterms either. They just...
So we've got to get involved, folks. We got to get our country back. We got to get our county back. There's a handful of people running this county, and I don't even want to go there.
All they want to do is can talk about a hostile takeover. It ain't hostile. We're just going to vote your ass out.
One of the deciding factors was that Justice Center.
The Justice Center.
The group of people that's in there now
want the Justice Center.
They absolutely tried to lasso us in by buying the property. We'll get the property. They'll have to do it. Your asinine kind of mentality needs to go. That kind of asinine mentality needs to go. You wait on the voice of the people. You don't just lasso us in and try to force it. Oh, it's a mandate. You don't even know what the word mandate means. No, try to intimidate people.
It's back to the damn... I mean, we've talked about this. I wrote a decent article to the Sentinel about it too, but the attorney, if we had an attorney that had a half a ball sack, or maybe there's a sack but no ball in it, I don't know what's going on, right?
He used to be the head of the Democratic Party in Colorado, and that's our attorney.
He won't do anything, and we can't seem to get rid of him, which everybody's like, yeah, he's got to go, but he's still there. I mean,
because of the I don't even want to get into it. But I do, but I'm not going to.
If your legal counsel won't explain to you what's the better road to take, it starts right there.
Yeah, and that comes down to prudence. That comes down to ethics. That comes down to advising a trustee.
Obviously, he has no ethics.
There you go. Advising a trustee. That's our business. Those people are interceding on our behalf. They can't put our stuff at risk. They have to take such a high road of not putting us at risk. And they have done nothing but mortgages. And I mean, this is Republicans correcting Republicans. But at the end of the day, I've had enough. But I'm not going to grow weary in well-doing. I'm going to stay steadfast. I'm going to carry through. I'm going to make things happen the best I can. But at the end of the day, I'm encouraged with what you've done here. You've opened the door. We've had some really good meetings. We're educating people. Education, education, education.
What we've done is found a reliable candidate, and the funniest thing is all this other side of the party, they're the ones that said that they found Taylor.
Oh, it's bizarre.
Bill Canada and Ann Bartha both said, well, Taylor was my idea. I found him. Shit, folks, anybody that knows anything knows I asked Taylor about it right in front of Grandma's house, and he will tell you that.
Absolutely.
Why has he been on the podcast? Why is he coming here to have these meetings?
Absolutely.
He
And
was
we appreciate you, Taylor.
Here today, talking with Chuck,
Yeah.
trying to feel this deal out.
Yep. Absolutely. No, he's in it to win it. He's a good guy, and he's got.
And the coolest thing about Taylor is there's been a couple people that get on him and say, well, we're afraid you're going to turncoat, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, you know, at the end of the day, I really don't care if you want to support him or not. Just go stand your ass out in the damn cold, out in the weeds. I don't give a shit. I don't care if you support him or not. Everybody else does. So if you want to be stupid and act childish because he's doing what he's supposed to do, the Democrats, the independents, the people of the Republican Central Committee, they're all constituents. He has to work for them as well as us. That's what his job is, and that's what people don't understand. Well, I'm not going to support him if he does this.
It's crazy times.
You don't understand what it's about. You're missing the whole principle of what he's trying to do. He's trying to represent the people. And you have to you can't just shut him off and say, no, I'm only listening to Ann and Lisa, Lucas.
Well, and that's why
Numrod.
That's why, and it just came to my mind, cabal busters, just because I'm aggravated with the group of people that don't send out emails, they don't have an outreach, they don't try to get Republicans involved, but they've disenfranchised them more than anything. The Christmas party, who got an email to that? Nobody.
Why was there even a Christmas party? You're supposed to spend that money on candidates.
Absolutely.
If there was a Christmas party, people should have just showed up and paid on their own.
Here again, the leadership, we're lacking in that leadership. These people, I think they just do, I'm not sure. I don't know for sure, but it's very suspicious on how these people roll. And I want them out of there, and I want upright people installed, and I want transparency.
We know what they've done to one of the constituents, talking about his daughter.
Oh, buddy.
And
buddy.
You women know who you are.
Oh, they know who they are.
For you to say that about this man and his daughter, because you don't like him there talking and saying the stuff that you don't like.
You got another thing coming.
I mean, I'm still just trying. I'm still just trying to even describe how
petty.
It's.
I don't even know where you go with it.
Well, yeah, because I mean, petty doesn't even.
That don't even begin.
It doesn't.
It's almost Epstein Island list.
It's
bullshit.
gross.
It's gross.
To accuse someone
and that's
of that,
the spirit that's trying to run over.
You know, it'd be different if it was over millions of dollars. Then I could at least understand. I mean, what you're doing is over a damn party that has no power. I mean, we've talked about this 100 times. The only power that the Republican Party has is if one of the commissioners goes down, they'll appoint one till the next general election.
Well, it's also keeping the Democrats out. I mean, on the big side of it, you know. But on the other side of it, yeah, it's very minute. But at the end of the day,
the thing is it ain't.
They're doing the job of the Democrats.
It ain't keeping the Democrats out there. Everybody's just going to independent. There's more independents than there is Democrats.
So in the state of Colorado, when you redo your license, apparently, I don't know this for sure.
When I looked at it, when Bob told me the list the other day, there was like 6 in District 1, in your district, Precinct 1, 650 Republicans 750, Independents, and 150 Democrats.
Sure. So when people move here, I'm just saying that
Oh, and
the
it's all
DMV,
it's all screwed
the
up.
Department of Motor
It's all
Vehicle
screwed up.
registered.
Yeah, so if you haven't looked, folks, you better look, because you're almost past the 22 days.
Yeah, if you don't get it done tomorrow, don't worry about it.
Well, you still got till the 7th. No, that ain't right. Because Friday is the 7th.
I'm just
Or
saying,
Saturday is the
if we
7th.
don't get it done tomorrow, the courthouse closed on Friday because they got a 4-day work week. Government for the government, supported by the people. They're not servants anymore. They're not servants. That's why we have to have
So
servants
it's the
in there.
13th.
13th.
The 13th.
So the
would be
time is really short.
So you basically got 4 days next week.
Yeah.
1 day left this week and 4 days next week to change.
Yeah. So after tomorrow, I'm going to get the list. I've been trying to get that list.
So it's on your email. You can. Get
I
it
can't
opened
open
up.
it. Kevin couldn't open it. I don't know.
I can't open mine. But
So
then
anyways, I
some-
don't even give it
But
crap.
half the people said they can open it right up. So I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
fine. I'm not no computer whiz.
They ain't either.
Whatever.
Dan,
I don't know.
Dan
I don't know
Fox
what to
isn't
tell
a
you.
computer whiz.
I have no idea.
He popped right into it.
Yeah, I don't know. I have.
And somebody else told me, yeah, it's right here on my phone, like nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I'm going directly to Kelly and telling her what I want. I want Republicans in Precinct 1, and I'm going to target you folks. I'm going to call you, ask you to show up to the caucus, and ask you to be a delegate. And we got to get serious about taking this county back with strong conservative values with transparency.
So you need to get organized. You don't just want to ask everybody to be a delegate, or you're just going to get a bunch of fucking haywire.
Oh, yeah. No, not everybody.
We
What-
really
what's the
don't-
story
we
on the
real-
delegates?
Well, we only need 11 delegates.
And we don't even know that for sure.
We do.
Oh, we got that.
We know that. We've already went through this. This is the fucking calculation, excuse me, from the state. I'm getting tired and irritated. I've been that way all day. Wind ain't blowing. I don't know what's up. 2,583 registered voters that voted for Donald Trump in the 2024 election. That's how that whole mechanical thing works. There is a set ratio of how many delegates by the last presidential election.
Right.
So we know how many there's going to be.
So talking to the,
Plus or minus one, right? 11, 10, and 9 is what the AI model told me.
absolutely.
So 30.
So talking to the leaders of the CCRCC.
No, they're trying to say they don't know. That's because they don't know if they're punched or bored. What do they know? They don't know anything.
So one of the things they don't want to do is give the knowledge of what you already did the research on and say, look, because one of them came over to the chairperson, Mr. Zeller, we only have 2. And then we don't know when we're going to even tell anybody that. So here again, red flags go up to me.
They've already
Here again,
he
when you
already
do the
said the other
research.
night, already said last night, somewhere right around 10.
Good. And that's fine.
That's what the law states.
That's what the law states.
So I mean, they can try to play poppycock all they want, but
Right. So anyways, we need 33, we need 66 people.
we don't. There's no use trying to get a bunch of alternates and all that. What we need are 10 or 11 solid people per precinct. That's all we need. Don't need a whole bunch of backup bullshit.
No, you're right. No, I'm
Are
saying.
you going to show up or not? Because if not, say that up front and we'll find somebody else. We don't need a bunch of backup here. What we need are people that are willing to show up when they said they would.
Yeah. So precinct 1, I'm going to focus on that, and I think 2 and 3 is pretty well handled. There's enough people there that are doing enough.
Two, in my opinion, is the weak one.
And that's Wetmore area.
That's the one that spread out so bad, and that's the one. I mean, there's 5 or 6 or 7 people from each 1 and 3 that come to the meetings, but only 1 or 2 from 2.
Absolutely. So why I'm focusing on number one is that's where a lot of the people that are in power right now reside.
I mean, but
Well, maybe that's nothing.
well, their vote only counts as one.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
And we need horsepower. We need horsepower in every one. If we had 50 or 60 people in each one, they can't muster that many people. They
Right.
don't know that
So
many people.
the knowledge power is what I'm looking at.
They won't. Ann is only one person, and so is Lisa, and so is Linda. Right? So you got three.
And then the chairperson is from there too, right?
yeah, and so is the treasurer.
And the treasurer.
Right? So you got 5 of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is
So
to
if you-
combat
if you-
that,
if you
I
got-
need help in one. That's all I'm going to say.
If you got more voters for your delegates,
They out.
they're out.
They're done.
Doesn't-
So that's the motive here behind what makes me tick. That's why we're talking about this.
But the thing is if you win your district and win Lisa's the other 2, that doesn't do us any good.
So I only have the power in mind. Although I do know a lot of people.
That's what it's all about.
I know a lot of people, and I'm asking you folks that know me and understand what we're going through here. You've got to show up in your district. You need to know that you're registered Republican and know what district you're in and know where the meeting place is and understand the procedures. You got to get that done. And when is our next meeting here?
Same as always, Tuesdays and Saturdays, folks.
So Tuesday at 4:35.
Saturday at noon.
Saturday at noon, because Saturday's coming pretty quick.
Saturday is the next meeting.
Saturday's the next meeting. So, I mean, when's the Super Bowl? It's a ways off, right?
Don't know, don't care.
Don't know, don't care. Same here.
It ain't on a Saturday.
Anyways, yeah, it's gonna be. But Saturday is very crucial in your life here in Custer County if you're gonna have influence over the political realm. It's mandatory that you show up, get some education, and understand what's going on. Get your feet wet. And this is not for just this year; it's for the future. We've got there's another 2 years. It's even more important. Or as important. This one's really, 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 really important.
This is where your vote counts the most.
This is where you get the most leverage for your time spent. For your time spent. And that's what we're looking at. Everybody's time is so valuable. We're trying to minimize your time involved. So we can cut to the chase, be united, say this is where we're at, this is where we're going. And then 2 years from now, here again, if you already cut your teeth now, the next one's even going to be better. You have a stronger influence and power on what's happening. We're going to make it happen. We're generating emails. We're getting the cohesion, and a lot of people are on the same page. It's amazing how it's happening. But the people that are in charge just did not do an outreach. They kind of just dipped on us. So we got to take hold of what's going on. And that's what we're encouraging you to do. Please, please, please step up and
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not to be sour, but I'm about over it, folks. If you can't do it for yourself, then you got nobody else to blame but yourself. So when you want to bitch and moan and bitch and moan and bitch and moan, just look in the mirror.
And I'd like to see some of the younger people come out too and get involved, get knowledgeable, go through this whole process,
Hell,
and get some knowledge and experience.
They're the ones that are so far off touch of off base that it's like.
But there's some of them really good out there. There's
There
a
is,
handful.
but, I mean, has there been one single person come in here? No.
No, nope. Yeah, so you young people better start stepping up and looking at your future. Yeah, because
And
we
can't-
have to.
I mean, you can't really blame them because they haven't been taught that. And I mean, it's not. When I was 30, I didn't give a horse's ass about voting.
Right.
I never voted. I told my mom, I said, why? Why would I go vote? Hell, they've been lying and cheating and thieving the whole time. She said, the only reason you should vote is because we need to get one of the local people in here. It's only reason why I ever started voting.
And Stephen, that right there in itself, just that testimony of what convicted you to make things happen, that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do. There's a lot of beautiful people that have left this community that were strong leaders and kept the Republican Party on the straight and the narrow. Those folks are gone. And we've got predators out there that are selling us down the road. And we've got to raise up a new standard. We've got to get with it, folks. We've got to get with it. We have to get with it. You got to get engaged. Got to get engaged. Just the way it is. So hopefully we're going in the right direction. I think we are. I mean, the turnouts here, I mean, this has been fascinating. It's absolutely been rejuvenating, reviving. I'm like, woohoo! Not just standing out there, by ourselves. There's actually some beautiful people in this community that got disenfranchised and said, yeah, we really don't want to be involved in those people. And now that they're saying there's some light at the end of the tunnel, that's a good feeling. It just really is. We just need more of you to get involved for yourselves. And you need to exercise.
That doesn't even take that much. You don't have to get involved. You don't have to do all this shit. All you need to do is show up for 2 hours every 2 years.
Show up.
It's not like you have to learn and drop doing what you're doing and take on a whole nother master's degree in some course. It ain't like
no,
none
you
of
ain't
that.
got to reinvent.
All you got to do is just like what you do at the ballot box. Show up and vote.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. If you want to do more, you can. There's plenty of room to do whatever you want. But if all you got is to be able to show up and do what we suggest you do, then that's all you need to do.
Man, that's monumental.
And that's all that the party needs from you is to show up and make your voice heard.
So the biggest things that we're trying to get done would be the PCPs, right? And what's that entail?
Well, I mean, that's.
Do you want to say anything about that, or?
Well, I mean, the PCPs are sheer. It's sheer number of votes, right? The people that get the most votes are the two that are the PCP.
So one of my complaints is that the PCPs that are in there now really do not do their duty to the people.
The other part why we want to get rid of the PCPs or why we think that it's time for fresh blood is because they all vote together and they don't make reasonable decisions for the constituents.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's the problem. If they were representing me properly, if they were doing what I felt was the right thing to do, I wouldn't have to mess with this.
Absolutely.
I got a lot of other stuff that I'm trying to do.
Oh, I don't even want to think about all the stuff I got going on. I'm just taking stuff off my plate, just throwing it off in order to make this happen. We have to make this happen. And it's going to happen. I mean, it does take wise planning and common sense and keeping abreast of the facts, but it also takes hard work, and that's the time spent. You got to spend the time. Me personally, trying to get people to the caucus. I don't need other people to spend a bunch of time. They just need to show up at the caucus and go.
The thing is what we talked about at the last meeting. We all have friends.
Yes.
We all have people that we rely on in their confidence as who they are as an individual. Them are the people that you need to talk to. Get them to get off their ass and show up. It's in the middle of the afternoon on a Saturday. There's none of this, well, it's too late, blah, 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 blah. Hell, if you got a problem, I mean, we would prefer everybody that's registered, but I mean, shoot, if you got a big passel of kids and there's nothing else, leave your wife at home and at least come get one vote in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's
or have a big play date, right? Get somebody that's independent to watch the kids that day so you can show up and make a difference.
Because you got to be a registered Republican just to get in the door. And when 1 o'clock strikes, right?
Yeah, when 1 o'clock strikes,
the door is locked shut. I don't. It doesn't matter
So
who you are.
You don't want to be outside visiting. You want to be inside visiting.
Yeah, you want to get there at noonish.
And so noon is what time the doors open. Miss Kim has sent out an email. I believe she sent it out last night.
Yeah, I mean, look good.
I haven't seen it, but some of that stuff I don't get like I should. I don't know what the deal is.
The Red County Blue Nation deal.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't come to my hint bearing account like the deal from Han, so I don't know what.
Okay. Anyways, it's definitely inviting the public to
But the
show up
thing
and
is
get involved.
you can pre-register. You can already be pre-registered, so they don't have to look at your license. You can just show them this affidavit and walk by. They don't have to look through look and try to find your name on the list.
Right.
And that's going to be right. If we got 50, 60, 70 people in each precinct and they can just walk in and sit down.
Boy, that saves a lot of time. Gets a lot more asses in the chair before the door closes.
It's just,
It's efficient.
it's efficient. That's
It's
what
efficient.
it is.
It's efficiency.
I mean, and that, none of us have extra time to burn on this, right? I mean,
Well, time is the biggest culprit here. But you need to set some time aside for your future in this county where you reside. You better put some time into the future and influence it now. Otherwise, it might be a short stay for you.
yeah, well, when you're bitching, you won't have nobody else to look at but look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, at least if you show up and at least try.
You don't even have to try. All you got to do is show up.
Show up.
There's no try to this. There's none of that, right? It's not that big a deal.
Well, the try is to try and get your ass there.
Try's what a steer does. Just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
It's not that big a deal.
And I can't say anything. I was going to go to that meeting the other night, and I got to prioritize my priorities.
Well, and not everybody does. And I mean,
You do.
We know that people are going to get taken out. Well, I got this, or my kid's sick, or blah, blah,
Whatever.
blah. Whatever, right?
There's gonna be a little bit of
I mean, you
whoopsie
can
daisy.
call it an excuse or call it life or call it whatever you want. People are going to go down. But
Do your best to.
the main thing is if you really want to go, then you probably will be there.
Yeah, absolutely. If it's important to you, you will be there.
That's the main
Don't get me
thing.
wrong. That meeting last night was important to me. But there's some other things that kind of outweigh that a little bit. And it sounds like there was a few people there. I got a really good report from somebody. So it was good. Anyways, the Epstein Island thing, I was glad to see your name wasn't on the list.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm like, no. But yeah, the amount of darkness that was revealed in, what was it, 1 million pages or something?
3 million documents.
Oh, 3 million documents, yeah.
And I don't understand that. I mean, Mikey and I were checking that out. If he was 60 years old and he did every day, it would be 280 some documents per day for 60 years straight.
Yeah. It's a snowball effect, and you've got a lot of different arms out
I
there.
just don't still.
So it starts off real small,
don't
and then it
understand.
starts going bang, 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 bang.
I don't understand. I still don't understand how that many people can be included in one person's life.
I mean, it's hard to believe. Oh, I wholeheartedly agree.
When you look at the numbers, 287 people per day for 60 years straight have been writing documents about you.
No, I don't know if that's how it went down.
That's the only way you get to 3 million, and 3 million's only half of the shit. And that's
You
60
mean
years old.
You mean the documents?
3 million documents.
Yeah, that's not right. Okay. Right. But you might have several thousand documents in one little area of one little group of people. Just saying.
And I'm
Just
just
saying
I'm
documents.
just saying. Doesn't matter how many are grouped together or how many people are in a
It's a
group or
bunch.
whatever. It's just the sheer number of what it is just, it's hard for me.
I can't even imagine what Bill and Hillary, just those two people together, the menagerie that them Nimrods caused, all the way down to Haiti, all the way up to Canada. I mean, all around the world.
Well, yeah, because I mean, I've heard stuff about Hillary and Hillary's aid. I mean, they'd strap these little girls down in these chairs and cut their face off while they're still alive and eat it.
Yeah.
That's no joke, folks.
No, it's no joke. That's what I'm saying. So here again, the documents are one thing. How many people were involved? 100,000 of them intimately, I guess.
Hundreds of thousands of people.
Right. So that many documents and that much stuff that maybe got compiled. Yeah, I mean, I could
It just doesn't add up to me.
emails and
It just doesn't.
texts.
Doesn't add up.
Well, it's mind-boggling.
That's all them people got to do is write about Jeffrey Epstein.
Mind-boggling. They weren't just writing about it.
It all has to do with him, one way or another.
I mean, just
Otherwise,
just
it
his,
wouldn't-
just his
otherwise-
relationship with Bitcoin.
Wouldn't be the Epstein files if it didn't have something to do with him.
Right. Just the Bitcoin files with Epstein is monumental.
Yeah, so I guess I'll believe that when they can prove it. I mean, so go ahead and tell.
I pretty much believe he's still alive.
Oh,
I don't
I
know
already
why.
know that. That's without a doubt. But rather, he's the one that made Bitcoin. He's Satoshi.
Satoshi? Don't know. Here again, we're going to focus on here. We're focusing on the county.
Yeah,
I mean, all that other stuff is we need to have situational awareness in a global in a global view. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about
what
it.
you need to do, folks, is get it through your little pea brain that this stuff's going on, whether you like it or not.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people
eating little kids out there while you're sitting there eating your candy bar, eating your ice cream or eating your Cheetos. They're eating little kids.
and God only knows what they maybe even put in what you're eating. So I don't even want to think about it. That's why we do our own. We try to produce as much as we can. Kind of keep that thing a little somewhat controlled. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I don't. So, yep, caucus, folks, it's important. I mean, I think we beat it through your head enough.
Invite your friends. Do a little outreach. Have some fun. Learn about the politics. What is there? 4 states that have a caucus? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, I
Is it
mean, I
cool?
don't. Yeah, that's the case, but
So a lot of people don't even know what a caucus is. They have no clue on how this procedure
I'm
is.
past the whole fun part, right? It's not fun to me anymore. I'm losing a lot of money and a lot of sleep and a lot of bullshit dealing with this shit, trying to get you people to do something. It ain't fun at all for me.
No. I can't even imagine what them poor bastards facing the British Army and people sitting there with the musket and all the people that died in Vietnam and poor little bastards. Let's just waste all that blood.
Jewish supremacy.
So I'm not gonna, yeah. The
We're-
little price I'm
we're-
paying right now is
We're going to do what we do, which is do what we do. We're going to continue on.
steadfast.
The month will roll by pretty quick and this caucus will be over.
Amen. Righty go.
We'll come out victorious and then we won't have to worry about it for another 2 years.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So with
And
that,
that's the focus we're gonna focus on.
yeah, with that being said, I'm ready to go drink some water. And
Amen, brother. I hear you. All right. Well, God bless us all and steadfast and
everybody out there, have a great evening. We'll see you next week.
go to the caucus. Thanks, Mikey. Boy, I gotta go.